I don't really talk about, woke topics because it's always the same thing, okay? I don't like wokeness as much as the next person, okay? I think it's kind of tired and overdone. I think wokeness will be on its way out by 2040, okay? Wokeness is something that, will fail eventually because people don't like it. Nobody, regardless of race, gender, or, sex, does not really, race, gender, and ethnicity or sex, does not really like all the stuff that they're doing, okay? You know, and guess what's happening? Sony is losing money on the PS5. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that the PS5 is not making money? Even after the console sold 4.5 million copies, even though no one's buying, even though like in Japan, no one's buying the games, like because why are people buying a console with no games? Again, the Xbox has no games, but at least the Xbox has backward compatibility. So you can play all of your Xbox 360, Xbox One games, and Xbox games on your backlog until you wait until new games come out. Xbox One doesn't Series X does not really have a lack of games, considering you can play all of your Xbox One games on the Xbox Series X. So if you have like a massive backlog of games, it doesn't really matter if you have the new console or not. It really does not matter. Okay, PS4 does not really. The Sony does not know what backwards compatibility is. Okay, they don't know what it is, and of course they're losing money on the console. Okay, they're losing money, and again, what games are on PS4? Oh yeah, I can play a remake of a PS3 game. Okay, I can play a Spider-Man spin-off and a bunch of kids games. Okay. One of them is also on the PC as well, and also most of these games are also on the PS4. Okay, mostly like Spider-Man Miles Morales is also on the PS4. So basically, if you want to play that game, you don't have to upgrade to the PS5. Okay, the only game that is basically PS5 exclusive at this current moment is Demon Souls. That is actually worth getting, but again, if you have a PS3 and you have Demon Souls for the PS3, there is no point buying Demon Souls for the PS5. Okay, no point. Okay, that's the problem. PS5 has no games essentially. Okay, people complain, oh yeah, Xbox has no exclusives either, but Sony has no exclusives either now. Okay, especially now there's rumors that the new God of War game and New Horizon game will also be coming on PS4. It just seems that Sony's like, Microsoft's doing the same exact thing of Halo Infinite, but they actually confirmed that you don't have to buy the new console, and really all Xbox Series X games can also work on the Xbox One, basically for until like a certain time, of course. But yeah, because they don't want you to rush out to buy a new console immediately. They want, because there's a lot of us normies who don't buy a new console to like 2 to 3 years later because of all the issues that they come with. Xbox Series X had smoking issues, and the PS5. This was PS5. You had tons of consoles that were breaking like really quickly. I think the PS5 had more issues than the Xbox did. Okay, the PS5 had far more issues than the Xbox. Of course, more PS5s are sold, and the vast majority of PS5s sold were the disc PS5s. The vast majority of them were the disc PS5. Discless PS5s, just no one bought them. Basically, there were a few. The thing is that the vast majority of people bought the disc PS5s. No one bought the discless consoles. Okay, but you have the PS5 is selling so horribly. It actually is selling pretty greatly, but when you realize that they're still not making money on PS5, it's not good enough then for Sony. Okay, it's not good enough for them. They have to rely on Spider-Man Miles Morales to make money, and Demon Souls and Bug Snacks and Sackboy a big event. So it's 3 of those games are also on the PS4. So yep, that's basically it for this video. Goodbye.